Hey, Green Thumbs! Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, today's episode is for anyone who's ever dreamed of harvesting their own fresh, crunchy broccoli, right from a container. If you think growing your own broccoli is some expert-level gardening sorcery, I'm here to let you in on a secret. It's totally doable, even if all you've got is a tiny balcony and a couple of pots. Container gardening opens up a world of possibilities, and broccoli is one of the best veggies to try. Today, I'll walk you through how to grow broccoli in containers like a pro, and just as importantly, what not to do. We'll cover the basics, share some insider tips, and help you avoid the most common mistakes. If you find this video helpful in any way, please consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. First things first, pick the right container. This is the foundation for healthy broccoli, so don't rush this step. Don't grab that cute little 6-inch pot. You'll need something at least 12 inches deep and wide. Broccoli loves room to stretch those roots. The bigger the pot, the better your plant will grow, and the less often you'll need to water. Here's a tip. Use a lighter colored pot to avoid too much heat absorption. Broccoli is a cool weather plant thriving in temperatures between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 21 degrees Celsius, so having a lighter colored pot will help keep the soil from heating up too much. Fill up that container with a high-quality potting mix. Not just soil from your yard, which can get way too compact for tender broccoli roots. Potting mix is lighter, drains better, and gives your plant the best start. If you want to go the extra mile, mix in a little compost for extra nutrients. Now let's talk seeds. You can start with seeds or small seedlings from your local nursery. Seedlings are a great shortcut if you want a head start, but seeds are more budget-friendly and let you try different varieties. If you're sowing seeds, drop 2 or 3 into the center of your pot, about ½ an inch deep. Cover them lightly with soil and give them a gentle watering to settle them in. Those seeds are very hardy and can germinate in temperatures as low as 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. Once they sprout and get a couple of leaves, thin them out so only the strongest plant remains. This might feel harsh, but it's essential for healthy growth. It might be best to start this process in small nursery containers about 8 weeks before the last frost, and transplant into your main planter once your broccoli has grown 2 or 3 sets of true leaves. Spacing is vital. If you want one giant primary head, give that one plant all the space it craves. 1 plant per 5-gallon container. A single, well-spaced broccoli plant will always outperform a crowded pot. At least 12-inch spacing for that larger head. But for smaller primary heads and more secondary side shoot heads later on, you can get away with up to 3 plants in an 18-inch wide container. Personally, I seem to get more when it is all said and done, growing 2 or 3 plants in a bit larger of a container. Just make sure there is good air circulation to avoid diseases that can affect your plant. Sunlight is your best friend here. Broccoli is a sun-loving plant, and it needs plenty of light to form those delicious heads. Broccoli needs at least 6 to 8 hours a day, so put your pot somewhere sunny. If you can give it even more, that's even better. If your balcony's a little shady, you might get lots of leaves but no big broccoli heads. Sunlight is the secret to a tight, tasty harvest. But on those hot summer days, consider giving your broccoli some afternoon shade. Consistent temperatures over 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius will cause your plant to bolt, which means go to flower. And since the main part of the broccoli you eat are those little flower buds, that is a big problem. And keep the soil moist, but never soaked. Think damp sponge, not mud pie. Consistent moisture is key, especially as the plant grows. Here's what not to do. Don't let your broccoli dry out. Containers dry out faster than garden beds, so check the soil daily, especially in warm weather. Dry conditions stress the plant and can make your broccoli head small or bitter. A stressed plant is also more likely to bolt or go to seed before you get a good harvest. On average, you should give your broccoli about 1 to 1.5 inches or 2.5 to 4 centimeters of water per week, more in hotter weather. But avoid watering the foliage if at all possible to help avoid diseases. Also, don't use fertilizers meant for flowers. Broccoli wants nutrients, but not too much nitrogen, or you'll get a jungle of leaves and no actual broccoli. Look for a balanced vegetable fertilizer and follow the instructions on the label, applying it throughout the growing season. Personally, I find that a 5-10-10 of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium works well. And once again, I stress, pay attention to the weather. Broccoli is a cool season crop, and extreme heat or even cold can really set it back. Broccoli loves cool temps. If a heat wave is coming, move your pot to a shadier spot or provide some temporary shade. And keep an eye out for little pests like aphids or cabbage worms. A quick spritz of water can knock them right off. Check under the leaves regularly, and act fast if you spot any bugs. I like to put a mesh netting around my plants to help keep those pests off. Growing near marigolds and alliums like garlic and onions helps keep these pests away and off your broccoli. And chamomile is believed to enhance the growth and flavor of it. But avoid growing near tomatoes and peppers as they can inhibit its growth. When that central head looks full and tight, grab your scissors and snip just below it. Don't wait too long, or the head will start to loosen and flower. It usually takes about 2 to 3 months depending on the variety. Bonus tip. Leave the plant in the pot and you might get a few smaller side shoots for extra harvests. These side shoots are just as tasty and can keep your harvest going for weeks. As I stated earlier, if you grow 2 to 3 plants in a larger container, the heads may be a bit smaller, but there is more chance for these offshoots. It's all up to you. With a big enough pot, good soil, plenty of sun, and a little TLC, you'll be harvesting homegrown broccoli in no time. It's a rewarding project that's perfect for beginners and experienced gardeners alike. Go give it a try, and remember, every pro was once a beginner. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment to help my channel. Happy growing, and may your broccoli be bountiful and delicious.